like it?
Not now, Francie.
That all you can say? Bet it isn't what you tell that Barkley gal.
That's enough, Francie.
Hey, Lloyd.
What do you want?
We're riding out to the flats tomorrow to pick up the money from that farmer. You going with us?
You can forget it. I saw him. He was at the Barclays. And they're setting a trap. We go up there. Every farm, every deputy in the valley be waiting for us.
Does that include the Barclays?
They won't stay away from a chance like that.
Well, then maybe this is our chance to hit them while they're gone. You was after information up there, Lloyd. Looks like you got it. Nothing can stop us once we got the Barclays. Ain't that what you said?
No. No, it's too soon.
Well, maybe we can do it ourselves. If it's that Barkley gal that's bothering you.
She's got nothing to do with it. The only thing that girl means to me is information. The more she talks about her place, about her brothers, the easier it is for me to know exactly how to handle them. And I say we wait. We had quite a chase.
Oh, he's beautiful.
That's why I caught him for you.
For me?
I've had a saddle on him, but he'll need careful handling for a few more days. Of course, he's gonna cost you.
How much?
A couple of hours in town tonight. Having supper with me at the hotel.
Tonight? I don't know. That's very short notice.
There's a pleasure in doing things on impulse.
Oh, I love being impulsive, but...
Are you afraid of me, Audra?
How could I be? You saved my life.
There's a special reason why I want you to have supper with me.
What is it?
Well, it's kind of a celebration for us.
For us?
If it hadn't been for him, we'd never have met.
Well, goodbye.
All right, Lloyd.
Ah, where'd he come from?
He's mine, a gift from Lloyd.
That's a fine-looking animal. Saddle broke?
Close enough for Audra to handle the rest.
Uh-huh, we'll see.
I'll call for you at 6.
You, going someplace with him tonight, are you?
Mm-hmm. To town for supper.
Sure does work fast, don't he?
Didn't have to say that.
No, but it is true.
And you think so, too, I suppose.
Well, I don't know about that, but he sure doesn't stint on the size of his come-on, now does he?
You're impossible. Both of you.
Heath, round up the men. I'll get Jared. Oh, and make sure they have supper. I got a feeling it's going to be a very long night.
Something bothering you, Lloyd?
No. No, nothing.
I thought perhaps I wasn't as good company as you'd hoped.
Oh, don't ever think that, Audra. It couldn't have been nicer. You're wonderful.
Thank you.
You're so beautiful. Until now, I never felt really free of the past. Knowing you makes me forget it ever happened.
It's getting late, Lloyd. right?
Yes, I'm all right. It happened so quickly, there was nothing we could do about it.
Was anyone hurt?
We lost 3 horses.
4.
How did it happen?
We found this on the porch. They want $2,000 the next time it'll be the house. I'll tell you what they're gonna get. Nothing. They're going as far as they're gonna go.
Would you excuse me, Lloyd? I think I ought to be with my family now.
Sure. May I call on you tomorrow?
All right.
Take that horse over the vet first thing in the morning. When he checked out, he's pretty badly singed.
Nick,
What?
could be I'm not making sense. Maybe not even worth mentioning.
What?
Garner,
Well, what about it?
when was the last time we saw him?
This morning when he brought that stallion.
Yeah, and the time before that was when he was here for supper.
What are you getting at, Heath?
Both times he was here, so was Jamie Drum. Now, he could have overheard us talking in the hall.
So was Silas in the hall.
Nick, who else but our own could have known where we'd be this evening? Except Garner.
Well, he was with Audra.
Well, the rest of his pack of coyotes weren't, if they are his.
That's mighty little to go on.
It's more than we had till now. Audra, we saved that stallion Garner gave you.
I'll tell him when he comes by tomorrow.
Aren't you moving pretty fast? Why don't you slow down, little sister? You hardly know him.
But I do.
Yeah, what's there been, a week?
That's long enough. Or am I still too young to see him again without getting your permission?
Look, we've had a little bit too much on our minds to be pestered with callers.
Now, we're all overwrought. Audra, come on, we'll get a good night's sleep.
Nick? What was that all about?
I don't know, Jared. He's got some wild idea that Garner is mixed up in all of this.
You got anything to go on?
I do. Not enough.
Let's hear it.
Hey, Lloyd, we lit up the countryside for miles around. I bet we got every little old sodbuster in this valley just a-shaking in his shoes tonight.
But not the Barclays.
Yeah, we'll know about that tomorrow.
I know now.
Funny thing about you, Lloyd, being so sure you could get the Barclays, looks like the only thing you can be sure of now is you can't. Well, me and the boys happen to think different.
Since when have you or anyone else started to do the thinking for this outfit, Turk?
Ever since you've been getting the information while we've been taking the risk.
Well, you just remember this. I taught you how to stay alive. Without me, you'd be starving in some southern swamp, sniveling about what those Yankees did to you. Don't try doing the thinking again for this outfit, Turk.
Turk? You think them Barclays will pay tomorrow?
If they don't, we'll burn their house.
Would you tell Miss Audra Lloyd Garner's here?
Oh, yes. Won't you come in? This way, please.
Well, hello there, Mr. Garner.
Mr. Garner, may I get you a drink?
No, thank you.
You're here to see my sister.
Yes.
And her brothers aren't tactful enough to get out of the way. Well, she should be down directly.
Why don't you come on over here and sit down, Mr. Garner? Right over there. Say, by the way, I imagine you'll be happy to hear we managed to save that fine stallion you gave Audra.
I'm glad, for her sake.
Must be worth quite a bit of money.
Would have been, I guess, if I put him up for sale.
You know, I don't like to offend you, but it kind of makes me uncomfortable to see a young man giving gifts he can't really afford.
What makes you think I can't afford it?
Well, we hear you've got quite a little family down by the river. Keeping them fed must cost quite a bit.
We live a pretty frugal life. We've been living that way for a long time now. And we're not complaining.
Well, now, that is a rare virtue. Especially for around these parts.
Isn't it?
Well, I'll go see what's keeping Audra. Well, what about it?
He's got the right speech. It could be him. And that horse out there looks like the same sorrel.
All right, Jamie. You won't be seeing Audra today, Garner.
Something wrong?
Whatever's wrong is not with Audra or this family, but with the valley. And it's been wrong ever since you and your gang of Mustangers got here. Is that a coincidence, Garner? Or would you happen to know why?
Do the Barclays always suspect a stranger when something happens?
Only when there's good reason. Now, according to this telegram, the same thing that's been happening to the people in this valley happened in Santa Fe this winter. That's where you were last. Or is that a coincidence, too?
It's not proof of anything else. Looks like questioning any man who's friendly with your sister is one of your favorite pastimes. Excuse me.
Tell me something, Garner. Whose money paid for Audra's supper at the hotel last night? Was it the money you got from Mr. Graff?
I'm not answering any more questions.